Hey guys, it is November 25th and I wanted to come on here to start the journey on this project. So yesterday, November 24th, I finally made a very short, but finally made a list of documentaries. You guys, that was the hardest part of this so far due to me not watching things. To be honest, there's already a lot of challenges in my life, and then watching hard things kind of like doesn't help. So I like when I do watch TV, I like, hold on, I'm feeding the puppy. Whoops. I like watching lighter things, maybe like, like sci-fi or like fantasy. So it like, just step away from reality. And unfortunately, that's what my project is. So like having to do research on what would be a great example of my topic, it has been hard. I haven't been able to for the top of my head, I know that I've watched a couple of videos in my previous classes that could be potential documentaries. However, every time my search went up, and because I remembered the title, it's short. It's like 20-30 minutes, and I believe it has to be on the longer side. Two of the ones that I found are close to an hour, and one is slightly over an hour. So I'm like, I don't know if I should. Oh, he's telling me he's ready to go outside. Okay, let's go. Hey guys, I'm back. I know that was a bit all over the place. So yeah, so I am struggling with that. The videos I found, one was on Canopy, the other two were on YouTube. I haven't watched them, so there was a couple in mind that I still have that I need to go find to see how long they are. The problem is, I don't know if he used them as examples on his extra readings and extra video materials. To be honest, I rarely looked at those unless it was required. If I didn't have the time, I wouldn't go look at it. At the beginning of the semester, I did do that a lot, but as the semester continued, things got a little bit more challenging, and more of assignments started popping up, So I stopped doing that. So now I'm nervous. I don't know if I can go back and like every time I find one and go through his stuff. That's gonna be like a lot of work, but I guess I have to do it, and I have to finish all of this by this weekend so that I can start putting my Instagram together next week, because it's due on the 8th, and one assignment's due on Monday, which is the 1st. We will see how this journey continues. At least I have a couple of things that I can work on. I'm really thinking about I don't know where it was. That's a problem. I know I've seen this documentary / video thing several times throughout my Chicano and Chicana studies degree, especially in community college. We saw this specific video that I want to maybe use, because they do talk about education. They talk about, being Chicana in the community, and politics. So it has a little bit of everything, and I'm like, and it's also like they show real footage of that kind of stuff, and I'm like, that would be great to use. I just don't remember the name. I thought I found it. It wasn't that. So we will see. We will see. And it might even be in my liked video section on YouTube, but I have like thousands of videos in there. So okay guys, it is December 5th, and it's about 7:40 p.m. I just showered, as you guys can see. So I wanted to give you guys a quick update. So we're at the end of week 15, and I've been an idiot. So before going into the Thanksgiving break, a couple of professors did say that the rest of the semester would just be focusing on finals, that there wouldn't be any more assignments. And so I trusted on that, right? I decided to take Thanksgiving off due to how crazy and chaotic this semester has been, in the sense that there's been a lot of little assignments, a lot of visual assignments, many little bumps I had to get over, but they were pretty small. But they did add up eventually, right? I've been going, and I've been doing really good. And with the occasional like personal things, everything has overall been well. But then my Canvas was at 3 assignments the whole week, and I was like, you know what? Those are just my finals. I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna wait until to submit them over the weekend. But then I went in there because I needed to make sure I was doing one of my projects right. And then all of a sudden, it went from 3 to 8. I'm guessing the Canvas app wasn't updating, which it usually does. And I don't know why it didn't do that this time. It always updates as soon as somebody opens a module, and everybody opened their modules. Two of the professors that were talking about not having assignments, they each have like 2 to 3 new assignments for week 15, and so we're doing that now. I have to do that. I'm gonna do all the assignments tonight. It usually takes me about 4 hours to do the little assignments, so I'm gonna do that so I can focus on my 3 finals that are all due on Monday. So that is an update of week 15 and the assignments. So like I said, I've been an idiot because I should have checked at the beginning of the week just to make sure everything was up to date. The only one that stuck to it was my 3000 class, my 3300 class. They did open a module for this week, but they just said to go through the semester and make sure we have everything up to date and to submit the oral history project paper. So yeah, that's where I'm at now. We will see how it goes, and I will give you an update every night starting from tonight until Monday night, which is going to be officially my last day of submitting homework. So I would say my last day of school. Okay guys, it is 1:30 in the morning and I'm officially done with all the little assignments. I caught up. It is Saturday now. All I need to do is now finish my 2 reports and do that project. That's the Instagram, which I will definitely talk about when I get to it. But I think we're gonna leave it here, you guys. I'm so tired, but I'm like weirdly awake, but my head hurts, my neck hurts, and my feet are frozen. So let me go and see if I can go to sleep in the next hour. Oh, I need to sneeze. I just want to say before we go, one of my teachers for 3120, she has been phenomenal. I can't say that enough. She reached out to me again about the readings and letting me know that it was not uploaded correctly. So she sent me a link that would send me to an accessible format. It was really good. So I'm really grateful to her. And I'm officially done with the assignments. Now I just need to do the projects, and I have 2 days to do that. So let's get into that. Was I like weirdly in the camera? I don't know. Anyways, puppy's over there. Okay guys, it is December 11th and I'm officially done with all my work. I have a lot to say. I wanted to sit down and do Starbucks with you guys, but it is way too late. It's 7:40 p.m. But maybe I can eat an orange. I'm really hungry. My laziness in the past 2 weeks have found a new level. I have this blue basket and I've been using it as my bucket to throw my peels in, and then I just go wash it when it gets full. And I know that's gross, but anyways, so you guys, for Thanksgiving began my horrible toxicity pool of where I live. My mental health hasn't been that great, and I also got sick about a week ago, and I'm still a little bit sick, so that did not help me at all. Sorry, sometimes I need to use my teeth. And so after rushing through my assignments, whatever nights that I did, I think it was Friday night going into Saturday, I didn't do nothing. I did record a video. I started doing a recording on Saturday, but you guys, I spent the afternoon crying and I just couldn't handle it, so I even stopped making that video. And the past 2 days, it's where I've been feeling a lot better. I still wake up with my heart pounding and all like, well, why are they yelling, you know? So every morning since Thanksgiving, I've been woken up by yells. It's not very nice, you guys. And then by the afternoon, they're giggling and enjoying a meal and watching TV, and it's kind of bizarre. But homework. I finished my project. I was having trouble with filming so I watched the documentary on Canopy. So I ended up watching Precious Knowledge, and it was over an hour long, about an hour and probably like 10 minutes. But I wasn't able to screenshot it or screen record on Canopy, so I had to go on YouTube to look for materials to use. I did my 8 posts, and then I couldn't figure out Zoom. Thankfully, I have amazing friends who were willing to help me record and send me the file, but I was a bit uncomfortable with that because I felt like I would feel rushed, and I know they would never ever tell me to hurry up or make me feel that way, but I'm just used to not, you know, it's just something I'm not comfortable with. But I was so grateful. That was going to be my second or last option. I did send him a recording. I put a couple of clips together, and I did submit everything today, which is Thursday, which is 3 days late. I also finished my final papers today and submitted those. One of them might not be accepted. So I might not pass 2 classes due to that, and I'm a bit nervous. And you know, we can't plan for these things, but for some reason it seems to always happen to me where when I need peace and quiet the most, that's when the house is in upheaval and quite unbearable. I've been stressed eating like mad. At least I'm stressed eating healthy food, right? Let's see what else. So I managed to do all the little assignments by the, it's because, so by, I know I started my papers that night. I don't even remember, you guys. I know Friday going into Saturday, I got a lot done. I got most of it done. Just needed my final projects. It just, a lot of juice. I don't know. It has been quite a journey these past couple of weeks. Saturday the 6th, I spent crying practically all afternoon. Last night I spent crying because I was so overwhelmed. Going out in public these days, I've been out twice this week, and the anxiety is paralyzing, and the sensory is actually really bad right now. And I'm guessing it's because I'm not doing well mentally, so everything like bothers me. I don't know. I've never been to a doctor to talk about it. I've never been to therapists to talk about it. I think it's just the moment I'm not doing well mentally, everything else goes to the crapper. So, do you have anything to complain to HR, to management? Anyways, that is it, you guys. I can't believe I'm saying that. We are finished with fall 2025 university. 2 semesters to go. Happy holidays.